Well, they'll be calling you a radical. So, as you know, Kevin Blanche, the marine biologist in the high desert of Utah, I've worked on all this so many years. So, the non-usury. Let's stop. Let's stop with the sports merchandising bullshit. I mean, Damian Lillard from this university is the thumbprint of what's grotesque about the sports merchandise. The slave-made merchandise, he sells more sports merchandise than almost anybody in the history of the NBA. He's one of those. Yeah, so now we have Rashid Shaheed. So he'll be the superstar in the NFL, which I always knew he was. He's the greatest player in the history of this school. He's past Lee White. He's past Trevon Smith. He's past Scott Shields. It's him. He's even better than Josh Davis. And so, stop. So, as soon as I found out he went back to Bob Hayes, because he's the new Bob Hayes. If you don't know anything about Bob Hayes, one of the greatest athletes in the history of the world, and he runs like Bob Hayes. I'm telling you, and he's got hands by Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes scored a lot of touchdowns, buddy. I'm telling you. So, I was just right around, my grandchildren live right here. And so I just visited the grandchildren, found this at a really cool yard sale, $1. San Diego, the marine biologist in the desert of Utah, don't break it. Woo! How about this guy I found? An artist made it. She said he signed it out of trash on the beach. How perfect, right? He's a trash fish. It's nothing but trash fish. Here's the gem of all. By the way, I wish I was rich. She's going to sell that masterpiece over there. We had a discussion about it, but how about this beauty? Oh my God, easy. I told you I was the marine biologist. I'm going to make a necklace out of it. How beautiful is this? Sold it to me for $7. So, Rashid's from San Diego. So Kevin Blanche, the marine biologist in the high desert of Utah. Goes along with my gold medal. So, as soon as I found out he got his number back, I hurried. Because I've been buying used. These are from Italy. So I know a young woman who's a thrifter in New Orleans. As soon as I found out, I went right to her. I says, you got to have a 22. You got to have an old 22. She says, let me look. She emails me back 5 minutes later. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, how much? She said, $10. I'll send it to you. So that's my point. Why not here? Why not the Saints? Why not the NFL? First company that throws down and says, we're done. Why not Rashid Shaheed? I mean, he's a perfect metaphor for coming out of nowhere, overcoming adversity. Why not Lightning Rashid? Why not? If the NFL would just say, okay, enough. We're going to do Made in the USA. We're doing Made in the USA. We're going to use well-paid, good sewers. Look how much that sports merchandise sells for. It isn't like it's not profitable. It's giant profitable. If the NFL, it would change the world. If the NFL did it, everybody would follow suit. It's disturbing the usury, not just from the economic standpoint, the morality of it. I've been in those slave camps in East Bangladesh. I've been in them in China. I've been in them in Indonesia. It'll make you cry. Remember when I used to stand in Times Square drinking the beet juice and say, let's run a hot light with the Chinese activists? And with blood in your garments, the shirtwaist fire too. I've been at this for a long, long time. Why not? I'm the guy that's got them doing retro. We're doing retro night. We're selling retro gear. That 22 that I have, that's Russell Athletic Made in the USA, played, game worn. We're selling them now, $5 a piece. We're doing it. It's starting to happen. I have a lot of influence around here. And it's perfect because Weaver State School of Business, which used to be the great tariff school, the great protection school, the great economics school, #1 in the country. Now, the FBI's in there for supply chain in Chinese child slave camps. Why not? So, I'll sew my own. I'll be cutting it out some white on the back, getting Rashid on there. I'm not going to run it by some, they make those for peanuts and then sell them for giant. I mean, look, that's why the NFL's all screwed up in the draft. They want to draft somebody they could sell jerseys for them. Once they draft them, they're going to play them. They're getting their money back because they got to sell their jerseys. Well, make them here. I mean, Coleman Knitting Sweater's right back in business. They made the jackets for the NBA champions last year. Why not here? It's perfect, right? So, God. That's the thing about Rashid. He's not just all about speed. Oh, that guy got me. Important video. Put it on Facebook. No, it doesn't matter how many watch. It's who watches. Come on. Enough of your sports merchandising. Let's bring it home from the morality issue. Go Rashid, 22, the new Bob Hayes. Stay in tune.